Hi friends, I hope you're having an amazing day. Happy Summer Solstice. I wanted to go ahead and come to you from outside today. I'm at the park and I figured what better place if it's green and bright. Being in the middle of the desert, you don't get a ton of places with grass and greenness, but that's okay. So, I mean, the whole desert atmosphere does add to the whole fieriness of the summer vibes and the heat, but it is nice to intermingle the greenery with that fiery energy as well. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about summer solstice. Summer solstice is the longest day of the year and the shortest night. It is also where we celebrate um, that solar energy, obviously, being the longest day, and those attributes of we appreciate where we have excelled in life, what's grown. We appreciate like what is at its climax, what is bountiful. Um, it's definitely a very expansive holiday, and it brings forth a lot of fruition and synergy, and things are speeding up and growing. So it's a great day to utilize those energies to grow the things in your life that you want to grow. So taking a couple moments this day and what do you want to bring more energy to? What do you want to bring more life to? The sun in its climactic state. It's not just full noon on any day. It's like full noon on uh, the the brightest, most powerful solar day of the year. Okay. And I have a couple things I kind of want to bring in that I brought tools wise that kind of amplify those solar energies. First, being, of course, being colors. Colors is a great thing to emphasize and add to that solar energy. And of course, you don't need tools. You have all the tools within you, but sometimes it's nice to have those tools to work with. So, a couple things. I have my lovely little water cup for purification. And as you can see, it has little orange peach flowers on the outside. And I use it to clear my space. I'll put a little bit of salt in there and then consecrate the water with the presence of light and the higher consciousness and our God presence. And a lot of times I'll call Archangel Gabriel into the water and I will draw um, a cross over it. And also sometimes I draw a water symbol over it and calling in the purest light and the purest love into this water and calling Archangel Gabriel in to purify the water and allowing it to bring that clarity. Sorry about, we'll wait till the truck pass. Clarity, purification in a graceful, harmonious manner, and like bring those celestial waters into our life. And I will start in the east when I purify, and I will move clockwise east, south, west, north, and then I will bow in the east again, and I will do the center. And when you purify, you can do it a number of ways. You can simply state, I purify this direction of water, or if there's a certain chant that you'd like to um, say or a certain prayer, then in each direction, then you can feel free to do that. But we always start in the east, clockwise, and end in the center. And then I don't have any incense with me right now, but I would then do incense purification. And of course, you can use frankincense and myrrh. You can use a charcoal and use dragon's blood. You can use sage. Those are a couple of my go-tos. And of course, I always state, only that which of the light is welcome. I call in my higher presence to be with me in this circle and sphere for my highest and happiest good. And again, I start in the east and I go around to each quadrant, and then in the east and bowing in the east and then doing the center again. And the reason I'm telling you this is because some of you have asked me, how do I do my purification and consecration? So this is a very simple way of doing it. You get to choose what type of, consecration incense you want to use. And again, calling in from the Most High, our higher presence, our God presence, the divine light, the divine love. Archangel Michael is always a go-to, especially when using that fire. So calling on Archangel Michael to consecrate and purify that incense, that it purifies in a harmonious and graceful way. And again, only that which of the light is welcome in my sphere, my people, places, and conditions, and so on. So being that it's the summer solstice, I brought out this cute little resin tray that I made. As you can see, it's solar right here, and then it has the 12 zodiacal signs around it. It kind of reminds me of a depiction of the tablet of shewbread, because it has those, the 12 tribes, the 12 zodiacal signs, and then the sun in the center. So I will sometimes place a tea light on top of this and have it lit as, a nice little symbolic gesture of the, the light of spirit in my circle, in my presence. And also it's a symbol of the fire, the flame of life. So then I have my water and fire in my sphere, and that is a great start to creating that pure space in your own circle and celebrating also those elements of water and fire. Okay. Now, another fun thing is if you create, things with the colors that we're using for the holiday. And I just happen to have created these resin wands. Let's see. They're a little blurry. I wish they could be a little bit, more clear, but they're really cute and I love them. And so if you like to use wands, this is just a fun little way. Of course, you can attach crystals and ribbons and all types of things to these, but these are a couple that I made, and I will be having these in the shop after I add a couple things to them for purchase. I will have them if anybody likes them. And this is another one, and these are all of the fire colors. So the beautiful orange and the red, the sacral and the root chakra. So that's kind of fun. And of course my solar plate also is that orangey red. I did bring my little mookaite cube. Now mookaite is really good for healing traumas, healing the heart center, and also grounding. But I love that it has those desert colors. These are those red deserty colors, really grounding in that fire energy, anchoring it, feeling the solidity in our being and our presence. So I thought I'd go ahead and bring this mookaite cube out and show you. So those are a couple things that I kind of just wanted to bring to the table today. Of course, there are some other traditions for the summer solstice. I'm not going to go into all of them, but one of the ones that we've done is make flower crowns with the colors of the sun that look like the sunshine. I have mine already. I forgot to bring it, but it's hanging in my room and or in my place, and it's beautiful. I mean, beautiful green leaves, and then the gold and red flowers of the season, and that's a beautiful way to celebrate the that solar energy. You can also make sun water or have sun catchers to really bring in and anchor that solar energy on this longest day of the year, and have it as, a reminder of that solar power, empowering us throughout the rest of the year, even as we start to head into the autumn season and then into the winter season, where the light is the dimmest and the night is the longest. So it's nice to have that, a symbol of that brightest light as you move through. So those are a couple ideas. You might have many of your own. I wish you the most wonderful day, and please feel free to share some of your solar solstice ideas down below. Again, if you'd like to do a reading, I am offering those, and I'm really excited to offer more of my resin earrings and stuff. Oh, these are another pair of my resin earrings. I'm creating more of those. I'm gonna be offering them on Etsy. I do sell them at the shop that I work at in San Pedro at the Zen Den, so they are there, and you can always contact me directly if you'd like a pair of specific ones. These are ones I have, and then I have a couple others that I'm working on, but I haven't finished. Let me see, where are they? Oh, here's this one. The little shell, and of course it has those beautiful solar colors. And I have these beautiful moons with the star. And I have these cute little, they're kind of like, one of my friends said they look like little goddesses, like sitting like this. Let's see, what else are there? Oh, more moons. So I'm really excited about all these new creations that I'm doing, and happy to bring them to you. Again, you have a blessed day, and carry the solar energy, ignite it in the places that you feel the need to lighten in your life and love in your life, and bring that nurturing and bring that warmness too. And many blessings to you. Much love.